Hey everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, it's actually a bit different than more YouTube videos that I've done in the past, and that's because just 3 days ago marked my 10 years on this channel. So I am going to revert back to the beginning, and I've got a few videos here that are saved that are to the side. I'm going to throw them in on top of what I'm saying, just to give you a wee bit of an idea of when I'm speaking to what the process was and how everything came about. Just to show you in my experience what I've spent just to get to this stage, and that will be all the Elgatos that I've bought, to the camera equipment, to the screens, all the way to lighting and keyboards, all the way down to microphones. So I will just say this video is going to be very hard to make, so if I do cut the video a lot, I do apologise. Before anyone says anything, I just want to say I will be changing t-shirts throughout this video because I am recording these clips on certain days because I'm wanting to make this video as perfect as it can be. There might be some things on one day that I will forget compared to other days. If I do remember something that is a very good detail, then I will record it that day, which means that I might be wearing a different t-shirt. So it's just in case you get confused and you wonder what's going on. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So 10 years ago when I started YouTube, it was a lot different than what it is now. If your channel didn't have any videos, then if anyone tried to look your name up, it wouldn't come up anything. So originally on this channel, my name was HTBC Harzo, and that was the name I had, and I made this YouTube channel with that name. But anytime someone searched that channel up, it wouldn't be anywhere because I had no videos uploaded, so the channel technically still didn't exist. It's a lot different nowadays, but back then that's the way it was. So back then I was learning trick shots and I was the absolute worst at it, but I uploaded one video where I was on custom games. So I had a trick shot and went into the COD theatres and then recorded it on my phone just to upload to this channel, so that if anyone wanted to search my name up, they knew where to find me because it was the only video I had up at the time. So after I posted my first video, obviously it didn't get much views, it done nothing because I had just started, so it was just like opening a new channel and just doing one video and that's it. But then after that I thought to myself, well, I watch YouTube quite a lot, so why not try to figure out how to record to be able to do what everyone else does. But back then I didn't understand that YouTubers got paid to do it, so when I saw YouTubers doing their videos, in my head I was like, wow, that looks cool, I want to do that as well. And there was no videos online at that time how to record or how to edit. It was basically like a blank canvas where you didn't know what to do. So after I uploaded this first video, then I uploaded another video. One of my family members' friends who was very drunk and he was just singing in my old living room in my old house. But a few years ago I decided just to quit YouTube, which I'll get to later on in this video, but I privated all them videos, so I had my first video which I never privated up until recently. My family member's drunk friend, I had that one as well. So after that first video went up where everyone knew where my channel was, I decided to look into Elgato, and I looked at a few other capture cards as well. I forgot to mention, I'm sure that Elgato costed me about £170 to £200, and I just thought if I buy an Elgato and I plug it into my Xbox, that'll be it. What I didn't realise is you need to have a laptop or a PC with the right spec, which I never knew because, again, back then no one knew anything, there was no new videos, no nothing. As soon as you figured out, it was like a wee secret formula where you just kept it a secret and didn't let anyone know. And then as soon as you figured it out, then you were the first to do it, and then as soon as someone else followed, then they would add their little twist to it as well. But if you tried to ask any YouTubers how they do it, you wouldn't get any reply back because at the end of the day they thought, well, if I had to learn myself, then you need to learn yourself as well. I spent about 2 or 3 months just researching about Elgatos and how to record Xbox stuff. There was a few DVRs going about which was like the Elgato but the more cheaper alternative. So then after that it came to my birthday. When it came to my birthday in October, I decided I had enough money to buy either a big PC or an Elgato and a laptop. So obviously I chose the second option, which was to get an Elgato and a laptop. What I didn't realise is because of my budget, with the Elgato, their price is their price no matter what. And I decided after I spent money on the Elgato, which I believe was the Game Capture HD. I'm sure it was like one of the first out, but that was when Elgato was just starting at the time. And then I bought a laptop and I decided to then set everything up. And then one day I tried to record on that just to see what went on. And every time my laptop just shut down, and I just thought personally that I bought a different laptop that was unsuitable. So after going back and forth with the warranty and saying that wasn't suitable, it turns out they says, what do I need the laptop for? So I said I use an Elgato, and they came back and said, yeah, the specs are way lower than what the required minimum spec is, so that's how your laptop can't handle it. And to give you a perspective, back then it was one of them laptops where you can literally open it up and then fold the screen right around, and then it was a touch screen. So it looked like a kind of iPad in a way, but it was a laptop that can fold both ways. So I only got that because I thought, well, I can use it as a laptop and an iPad at night. What I didn't realise is the spec was so low that I couldn't even do it, but I did pick that up for about £170. Back then was a lot of money for a laptop to me. But right now you get laptops that are like 2-3 grand and whatnot. So after about 2 months of going back and forth, I just decided I was wanting to get rid of the laptop because it wasn't the warranty that was the bother, it was the spec. And then because of all the struggle that I had, thankfully my mum decided to buy me a laptop for Christmas. And all I got told is whatever your Elgato needs, write it down. That's all I got to know. I wrote everything down, and then Christmas Day comes and boom, I get told to open the last box, and it just so happened to say Asus on it. So I didn't understand what that was because I'd never heard of them before. Mum just said to me, there's your laptop that can support your Elgato. So after that whole day I spent just sorting everything out, and then I done my first video, which is the one you're seeing now.
Hey guys, this is HTBC Harzo here, and today I finally managed to get my voice in the recording.
That allowed me to then create YouTube videos with my voice in them, but keeping in mind this is purely just on the Elgato, so I would edit everything cut-com wise in the Elgato, and then it had a function that said share to YouTube, and then the Elgato would just do everything for you. All you had to do was press the button and press OK, and everything else was done back through that. But the next battle was me uploading my first game with my voice. Every other YouTuber had already got webcams, music, videos, a big audience, everything like that. They were all using all these big technical gear. So I decided, I have a laptop that can now use my Elgato, so why not use the webcam to make a face reveal? So in that way, when I do record my videos, I can send people to my channel and they see my face on it. I didn't want to do it for anyone to know who I was. I literally just done it so that, as it was so brand new, I was just so scared that someone would try and record through the internet my video and then use it for theirs. So that's why I decided to put my face in them. So I used my laptop's webcam, which was a horrible webcam. It was more for performance than a webcam was. I just wanted to have my face in the video so that if anyone tried to take my videos off the internet, my face would be in it so they knew it would be me. Even though now in 2025 people do that all the time and make millions off doing TikTok shorts and stuff like that. So on my laptop there wasn't actual software. It wasn't like where I had to use OBS. There was actually a software to use the webcam. So I decided to use the Elgato and the webcam together. And then that's when I got introduced to an editing software called Wondershare. Now long story short, it's like the very, very, very bare minimum for editing. Unlike Sony Vegas, but mine crashes all the time, so it might actually be worth trying now. That was the only editing software that I knew of, and it costed me £60. That allowed me to use my webcam and my game together, and then that way I can save it and upload it, and that's how I got my first ever video with my webcam, which was just horrible. And then, because obviously I was working at the time, I then found out about the Logitech C920. Randomly was looking at Elgato stuff and just how to record, and someone said the top 5 best webcams for gaming and stuff, and the Logitech was actually in my budget when I got paid that month. So I went ahead and bought that because on that laptop there was 3 USBs, whereas now there's like only 1 and a Type-C, so yeah, shows how long we've came. So I bought that webcam and used that, and then that's when the second video comes in.
This time I am using my webcam, as you can see.
So I was then able to use my webcam, which compared to my laptop's webcam, a night and day of a difference. So I used that, and that's how it started with me putting my face in the gameplays. And I believe that Logitech webcam cost me £119. So I just want to say in this one wee clip, I'm not trying to show off when it comes to me naming the prices of things. I'm just telling you just to get an overall idea of what it cost me back then. There's a lot more expensive stuff and there's a lot more cheaper options, but I'm just telling you from my experience what I spent. Before I get to this next clip, let me know if my mic sounds alright. While I was just editing that last part there, I noticed that my mic sounds a bit more sensitive than it usually is, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. I've managed to put the sensitivity or the gain down a tiny wee bit, but just let me know, because it's off to the side here, but I'm speaking past it, I'm not speaking into it. So because I was in college and I was only off on a Wednesday, I decided to always upload on a Wednesday, so I'd play my Xbox then. And using the Elgato and the Logitech software on my laptop, I'd done that for about a year. And then in the background I was always putting money away because I was working at the time, and I managed after a year to finally buy myself a PC, which was probably the biggest spend up till this point. And I think all in all it costed me about £1,200. So there was a store in Dundee called Maplin, and that was where you got all your tech stuff from. So it was basically a dearer version of Curry's, but it had more options. I think it was a Wednesday I went in. I then told him what I was looking for and kind of what I needed, and I did say that I'm thinking about doing gaming, but it's more for recording and editing. So he took me around the shop, and I think we spent about 2 or 3 hours just getting all the parts. He was off on the second weekend from that week, so he would actually build the PC free of charge for me, because at that time he loved building PCs. So when I bought this PC, I think the parts were i7 7700K. The graphics card was a NVIDIA GeForce 750. Power supply was a 750 watt and it had 64 gigabytes of RAM. It had a 500 gigabyte hard drive and a 1 terabyte hard drive, which funny enough that 1 terabyte is still the one I use to this day. And I changed the case so that it was a Quiet Series. I think it was a Corsair Quiet Series case I upgraded to, and then I put a different graphics card in it, which was GeForce GTX 1070. Until this day, I've put it in my new PC and I'm still using that for one of my screens. So that's the story on how I got my first PC. And then since I had a PC, I was then able to make a gaming setup video because I ended up going and buying a screen and didn't realise that I'd already had one in storage with having the Xbox screen, and then I bought another screen. I had one in my wardrobe, so I had three. And I had a graphics card that was able to use it. So then I thought I'd make a video on it. And I'm not sure if this is before I ended up moving my room about and then it came to the next best setup, which is kind of similar to the same stuff but just added stuff on it. But this is when I uploaded my first ever gaming setup video to YouTube, and this is when I started to be a bit more serious when it came to YouTube. I think I was uploading Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So this video that I uploaded was more of me introducing myself to what a gaming setup is and how I thought it would be. And then I think later on down the line I moved my room about and then I actually made myself a better gaming setup. And then about 6 months later I decided to upgrade a few more things, and then I decided to make it into a big gaming setup video where I took a lot of time into it, just like the gaming setup video I'd done previously. This is when I started watching FaZe Clan a lot, and most of them setups consisted of 3 screens all bunched together with everything kind of in the centre, so I decided I wanted to try that as well. It just so happened that all my monitors weren't the same size or the same brand, so I kind of looked a bit off. I don't know how much of this I'm going to show because I think it's still kind of the same items that I did have in the last setup. And next on the list is my vlogging camera that I bought. I'm sure it's the Sony APS something. I think I spent £140 on that, but let me just say it was the worst vlogging camera ever. It didn't give you any 1080p or anything. It was either 720p at 30fps or 1080p at like 23. There was no actual pure 1080p on this, but I got the job done and I used it for a while. No matter where you place your hands on the camera, it sounded like you were covering the microphone with your fingers. After I was on YouTube uploading for 3 years, I eventually hit 500 subscribers. But I didn't know it at the time because I never checked my YouTube like the way I do now. And then I randomly stumbled on my channel just to upload a video and then realised that we had passed 500 subscribers, which I was just blown away at. And I already had a video, I remember that day so well, I already had a video planned for that day, but then I made that for the Friday and I put this video on the Wednesday. This time I'm going to be saying thank you because I have just hit 500 plus subscribers. Currently as I'm recording I'm on 560, so that means we're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. And like I said in that video, we're so close to hitting one of my goals of hitting 1,000 subscribers, and right now we're slowly climbing up the ladder to get to there. I remember that day so well, I just never stopped going on about it, and it was probably one of my happiest days I've ever had. To my surprise, 3 weeks later, we would have hit another milestone. Today I'm going to be making a brand new video, and I'm actually going to be making a thank you video for 600 subscribers, because this is Friday, the day I'm recording this is the day I'm uploading it. So annoyingly, as much as I hit 600 subscribers and I put that up on the Friday, that Sunday I actually broke my ankle. And the recovery process from me breaking my ankle up to walking again was 4 months. And in that time I couldn't upload because I was lying on my bed with my ankle elevated and I had to rest. So I missed out on uploading for 3 months. And in that time, the amount of subscribers that I lost, I actually went from 600 subscribers all the way down to 450. Don't know how it happened, but I think there was a thing on YouTube back then where people were losing subscribers and gaining them with a weird glitch, but I went from uploading 3 times a week to uploading nothing for the next 4 months. So when I came back from my broken ankle and I was uploading again, since I lost a lot of subscribers, I noticed that my views were going down as well. In a normal week, a video would do about 1 to 200 views. If it was a really good video, I'd go to 300. But then that was it. I think the most I ever had was like 298 views. And then when I came back and uploaded again, I think the most my channel ever got was about 60 views a video. After about 10 months to a year, I think the most average in video was getting was about 80 views a video, which is a lot, don't get me wrong. But for someone who was going from 200 to 300 views a video to now getting 80, it was just stressing me out. I didn't go out with friends, I didn't plan anything because I was too busy trying to make a video. So then I decided, after I think it was 5 years, I put a video saying that I'm going to quit for a wee while. And from there I took a 2-year break. Which brings us to October, where I uploaded a video again called Coming Back Part Time. I do plan on coming back. I don't think it will be weekly consistent. I didn't know the consistency of what I was going to upload, and I didn't know when I was going to obviously bring out videos. But I did want to try and come back and try and restart something that I initially was getting good at. And over the next coming 3 months, I noticed that my channel wasn't doing well and it wasn't going to be what it was back then. So I noticed that there was a few YouTubers that would end up doing in December videos of they'll upload every day for that month just for like a Christmas special. And I noticed the views were more insane than any other video they did that year. And I thought, well, why don't I try that, but I'm going to try it in a different way. And instead of me uploading every day for a month, why don't I try and upload every week for a year and just do something that I've not really seen anyone try yet. So I think I'm going to call this Challenge 52, and I will give this my best shot because I'm wanting to try it. It's something to look forward to, and I do like creating YouTube videos. Which then brings us to 2 weeks ago as I'm recording, which is the new camera reveal video. Let me just say, getting a hold of this was a bit more harder than it seems. I uploaded that, and within the space of it being uploaded till 2 weeks, it is currently sitting at almost 400 views. And I thought to myself, I've just been very lucky with that, so I'll upload again. Which was 13 days ago, which was my completed watch collection video, has now surpassed 1,000 views, and it's only been 13 days. One of 2 goals is completed: to hit 1,000 subscribers and to have one video at 1,000 views. So after my camera reveal video, I uploaded a video on a Tuesday, and it was, do you need longer videos to succeed? Currently now it's 2 weeks ago and it's sitting at 11 views, and that was on a Tuesday. And then my completed watch collection video came out on the Friday, and that was 13 days ago as I'm recording, because I'm pre-recording some videos here and there. And that is currently sitting at 1,000 views, and that's only been 13 days. I don't know if I've cracked a code or hit the jackpot where my subscribers now know when I'm going to upload, and they're trusting me and they're coming back. So then I uploaded my gaming setup video that next Friday. I've now got an ultra wide monitor, and I've got a DSLR camera instead of a webcam, and I've kind of just upgraded everything. I've got a new PC and that, so I've done a big gaming setup video. So as you can see, I've got 3 screens, and it's on a sit-and stand desk, and it's currently in the standing position because that's how I record most of my videos. And I uploaded that on the Friday, and as we speak, 6 days ago that got uploaded, and it's currently sitting at 997 views, which I think is unreal. And I don't know, I still am confused by how that's happened. When you are watching this, it might be over 1,000 views, but I am pre-recording at the moment because there's a few videos that I'm doing right now. My next video will be tomorrow, the 31st of January, and that'll be my content creator life, and the title is A Week in the Life of a Content Creator. That content creator video just taking you through the behind the scenes to how I'm pre-recording, editing and uploading all the videos from my new camera reveal up until that point. And I used that whole week, I was off work for a week, so I used that whole week just to record and edit 4 or 5 videos, and till this day I'm still currently doing that. That is going to get uploaded tomorrow, and I hope that gets just as much attention as the rest of them does. But if that is the case and these videos keep doing well, then I guess I have hit the jackpot. I can't say right now whether it has happened or not because I'm pre-recording, so right now only 2 videos have hit 1,000 views, and I've got that vlog going up, and I've got another few videos going up after it, and this video will be going up in a month's time from when I'm recording. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can edit this video as well as I am now, because I'm going to be going through all my YouTube videos from the last 10 years and making it into one big video. Like I say, up until now I'm still pre-recording, so I can't say whether it's all going good or not, because right now I've only uploaded 3 videos that have got insanely good views, and I'm just hoping it stays that way, because then if it does and I can reach more people, then we can get this channel back up and going again. As of right now, the 30th of January, I've got about 3 months of videos ahead of schedule. I have just went and downloaded all my YouTube videos from start to finish, just went through them one by one, singling them out to what ones I want to put in the editing software, and I've finally managed to do that. So this video has took me a long time to edit, because I've just went into my hard drive and grabbed every single YouTube video from start to finish, just so that I can tell my story for the last 10 years of YouTube, because as you're watching this it's the 28th, but on the 25th marked my 10-year anniversary, but obviously I upload on a Friday, so it kind of works out both ways. So like I say, I hope you all enjoy. And I did spend a lot of time doing this video. It's currently 5 in the morning right now. I've just finished editing. So I just want to say a big thank you to all you people who have viewed my channel, all the people who have subscribed, liked, commented and viewed my video. I just want to say a massive thank you to all you, because without your help then I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I'm just glad to see that my channel has taken off instead of me stressing about recording and getting absolutely nowhere. The fact that I'm looking at the numbers and As much as I hate to say I'm getting a lot of views, I would rather say I'm reaching more people, because it makes me sound desperate when I say that, whereas I'm not trying to be. I'm going into this challenge thinking that I would only be getting a couple of views a video. To know that I'm getting way more than that is just mind blowing to me, and it means that I will be sticking around a bit longer. So I'm pre-recording, so I can't exactly see ahead of time, whereas yous can, because this video will be getting uploaded way in advance more than other videos are. So I can only judge off 3 videos at the moment because I'm pre-recording, but if we can keep going the way we're going with the amount of views that we're getting and the amount of comments and likes and the communication that I'm able to put out and use give back, I believe that within this year, when we build a bigger audience, I believe that as soon as this year's challenge is up, I'm going to have a bigger audience than I started with, and it might even go to 2 or 3 videos a week. But I need your help to keep going with this. If the channel does get a bit bigger, then I might be doing giveaways, because right now I'm currently 3 months ahead. For my 6th month video, I'm actually pre-recording that as we speak. I am going to be doing a giveaway for that one. Oh. Until that video happens, I will not be saying any more except from that. But let me just say it's going to be a big one. So yes, hopefully you'll enjoy. And this has been my 10-year anniversary on YouTube, and I'm glad to say that I will be sticking around a lot more. Thank you very much to everyone, because without you this wouldn't happen. And as always, I will see you in next week's video on Friday at 9 AM. Thank you very much, and I will see you then. Peace.
I'll take you for